Did we make it inside? We're definitely inside. It's so dark. Oh! That's a artificial looking wall. Oh! That looks like part of the probe cannon. This looks like the module. We just have to find the way in. Here it is. Oh, so good. Let's open her up. We have flushed the inside with water. Great. Alright. Now, interestingly, when we checked it with the stone, we saw that there is an activated statue inside. One of the memory statues from... that has Glabro and stuck inside of a loop. This is the launch probe projection stone. We probably already read this, but let's just... Yep, we've already read this. They're talking about being the first to see the Eye of the Universe, honored and terrified. So if we throw that projection stone into here... Ash Twin projection stone. This shows us the inside of the Ash Twin project. So yeah, this makes sense now, because we saw two masks over here, several unlit masks, and then a third mystery mask. Well, we now know who wears the third mystery mask. The inside of the probe tracking module had the third mask. And I didn't turn it on, and I doubt Glabro turned it on, so it must have been turned on eons and eons ago. Let's see if we can learn more about Ash Twin. Prepared to receive probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Great. Raimi is adding some finishing touches. The probe cannon as well. Ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and transmit all relevant data. This is a contradiction, because one of them said that we only have to fire the probe once, but this is talking about each launch. Like, are they firing the probe once, or are they firing it multiple times? Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert on over. Everything seems fine here. Like, everything seems like it's intact. So let's see what we can project using, like, if this probe has any data about the Eye of the Universe, we should be able to see it now. As soon as we get our psychic ball plugged into place. Okay, there's the solar system. No, this is Giant's Deep, the cannon in orbit. We zoom way, way out. There goes the probe. We see the probe's trajectory. This must be the probe they launched, what, like 8 minutes ago now? Receiving data from probe 9,318,073. That's a lot more than one probe. So they fired 9 million probes. And that's the current trajectory of this probe. Probe 9 point something million. Alright, alright. This is very confusing. Hey, ball. No, no, no. Where are you going? I'm not done with you. Over here. Flush it. Didn't know this was a basketball game, did you? We're zooming out again. Ooh, lots of trajectories. 9,300,000 trajectories, it looks like. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched, 9 million, etc., right? Deep space anomaly, matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9,318,054. Well, now, if this is probe 9,318,073, and it looks like the anomaly was found by 9,318,054, then that was 19 loops ago. Assuming I did basic arithmetic right. There's no guarantee that I have, but... Oh. CXN, huh? Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the eye of the universe. Wow. It's a moment of just sheer awe that this is the culmination of the entire Nomai civilization, and they didn't live to see it. But I have. Well, I have the coordinates now. I don't think there's much else I could do here, except fall in and out of this gravity well many, many times. Oh, goodness. It's impossible to get out of here. Hold on. This is the hardest part of the game. There we go. The problem is gravity isn't actually 0 in there, so... my fuel is running pretty low. Let's see if we can't find a jellyfish back up towards the ship here. It's real scary down here. Hey, there's one. We got a couple of jellyfish options here. Yeah, here we go. He's coming down to help. The broski doodle here. Is he going up or down? I think he's coming down. Oh, wait, I didn't make it out in time. I thought we were on the other side of the electron field. There we go. Now we're insulated. Now we should be through. We made it. Okay, ship. I mean, running out of fuel now wouldn't even matter because we're at the end of the cycle, but... I guess the ship got pulled back up out of the currents by one of the tornadoes. And very notably, no ghost matter anywhere under the current of Giant's Deep. Oh no, the ship's still below the... No, I think it's down here. Yeah. I can't tell if it's on the surface of the water or... It's not going to matter. We're hearing the ominous end of cycle music. Yeah, well, how did my ship end up all the way over here? It looks like it crashed into the construction yard somehow. That's where we are now, the construction yard. Oh, it's right here. Well, ship... You made it to the end of another cycle. Oh, your electrical systems are completely borked, though, aren't they? Just about got to blast off before the supernova got me. So the Nomai built all of these projects and complicated machines and things thousands and thousands of years ago, so long ago that the Hearthians were just frog spawn. We were just gutter slime on the evolutionary scale. But for some reason, all of this Nomai artifice has kicked into gear. Yeah, there goes the probe cannon. That's launched 9,318,075 or something? Let's see what the iPad has to say. It's not actually an iPad. I'm not an Apple guy, and I imagine none of the Harthians are either. So it's almost certainly a Kindle Fire. Okay. Ocean depths. We made it down there. We got to the coral forest at the planet's core. The 9,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for Eye of the Universe. So how is the probe cannon able to launch 9 million probes? Like, clearly it hasn't been doing this all along. We would have seen the probes being launched for months and months and years and years. And also, one launch destroys the entire cannon. So how is it launching that many probes? And how is it retaining information from the probes that get destroyed? This is all very, very confusing. We have another... Yeah, that's where I want to be. We have another pretty good lead to follow, because we've learned how to get to the Black Hole Forge. It's fine. Everything's great. Repair this. Headlights back online. Landing gear back online. Anything else broken? Are we good? I think the autopilot is still trying to fire. That's pretty hilarious. There we go. I thought we were going for another trip down into Timberhearth's atmosphere there. You know what? Don't crash into Volcano Man. Let's not, and say we did. So I need the North Pole of Brittle Hollow. Okay, velocity matched. I think the North Pole must be up here. I mean, it's on the north side of the planet. It doesn't, like, move around. Yeah, see, this is where the White Hole Station brings us. So let's put her down over here. Now that we found this handy-dandy shortcut. Coming in hot. Kabonk. I'll take it. Okay, right here. Let's turn the... Yeah, here we go. This goes down into the Meltwater District of the Hanging City. I broke my legs because I forgot to turn the elevator on. Great. We're not going to be here for long. We're just here to figure out how to get away from here. But I guess we're going through this hole and... Oh, have I read this yet? We might not have read this yet, actually. Let's double check and make sure it's one we've read, because that room was a little difficult to get into. Yeah, solution 2, they can craft a new warp core. Great. Well, while you guys are crafting a new warp core, I have the Black Hole Forge controls to deal with. So that will summon the Black Hole Forge into place. This is one of the few little side quests? I guess side quest is a decent word for what we're doing right now. But it's one of the few that actually requires you to visit 2 places over the course of one cycle. Usually the game is pretty forgiving about that. Like, they don't need to go to a lot of places at once, because they know that it's really easy to crash your ship and lose it forever. Or... Actually, that's it. It's just really easy to crash your ship and lose it forever. Let's turn the elevator back on. Excellent. The ship should just be chilling. Now, there are technically 2 ways to reach the Black Hole Forge. You can do what I'm doing, and this is... I'm going to call this the intended route. You can take the Ash Twin warp to Brittle Hollow. However, there's nothing stopping you from just taking your boat down into the cavity of the planets and slingshotting your way around that black hole in exactly the right way to just crash into the black hole core. We need to make our way to Ash Twin. It's the sun. There's Ash Twin. Looks like it's going to try to track around the other side of the sun. Let's abort autopilot. Let's just meet it over there. How about that? Seems a lot safer, right, than trying to fly directly through the center of the sun. Alright, aligning trajectory. Ember Twin should get out of the way by the time we arrive. We're still 4 kilometers out. Oh, there goes the sun station. You can see it just floating by. I think the sun station is, for real, the actual last thing we have to land on. No, the quantum moon we haven't been to yet either. Both of those things are impossible to land on. So. Alright, bring me down. Let's get underneath Ember Twin here. Then we still have to find the correct tower. We bounced. It's great. Good. Alright, we are pretty close to the equator here. There is the sun tower, which we can't get into because it's clogged up with cacti. Do not get launched into orbit here. That's bad. Okay, I see what's happening. Not enough sand has vanished yet. So the path to the other towers is still going to be clogged. Has the sandfall even started? We might be too early in the cycle. We might not even be looking at a sandfall yet. A sandfall situation. Yeah, sandfall hasn't even started yet. There's Ember Twin right there. Looks like it's just kicked up. So let's get behind Ember Twin and... Oh, the ship! My ship! I hope it doesn't get lonely without me. Well, technically, we still know where it is. So, yep. Whatever you do, don't park your ship right in the way of the sandfall, or you're gonna have a bad time. Here we go. Alright. We'll just follow the horrifying sandfall. I wonder why these Nomai corpses don't get sucked up in the stand. Ship hull breach detected. Oh, I guess... Okay. It took some pretty severe damage, it sounds like. So the oxygen we have is the oxygen we're gonna have. I mean, Black Hole Forge was really all I wanted to get done on this cycle anyway, so that's probably okay. There's Brittle Hollow out there. It's so strange to think that, like, we've already done some work on that distant planet in the past few minutes, and that in some way affected something that we have to do here. Shoutouts to Sarutka for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.